Imagine a world without plastic. No plastic bottles, no plastic bags, no food packaging, no toys, no phones, no medical equipment made of plastic. It sounds impossible today. Plastic has become a part of our everyday life. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep, plastic surrounds us. But have you ever wondered, where did plastic come from? Why was it created? And how did something so useful become one of the biggest environmental problems on earth? Today, we are going to explore the complete story of plastic from its invention to its global impact. Before plastic existed, people used natural materials for daily life. Glass bottles were used to store liquids, metal containers were used for cooking, wood was used to make furniture and tools. Cloth bags carried groceries, paper wrapped food, but many natural materials had problems. Glass could break easily, metal could rust, wood could rot. Natural materials were often expensive and difficult to produce. During the 19th century, industries started searching for a new material. They wanted something that was strong, lightweight, cheap, easy to shape. And that search led to one of the most important inventions in modern history, that is plastic. The story of plastic begins in 1869. A scientist named John Wesley had created one of the first plastic like materials called celluloid. At that time, ivory was used to make billiard balls, but ivory came from elephant tusks. Elephants were being hunted in large numbers. A company offered a big reward to anyone who could invent a substitute for ivory. He had developed celluloid using plant fibers and chemicals. Celluloid became the first semi synthetic plastic. It was used to make combs, buttons, film for cameras, piano keys. This invention opened the door to a new world of materials. But the real revolution happened a few decades later. In 1907, a chemist named Leo Bakelite created the world's first fully synthetic plastic called Bakelite. Unlike earlier materials, Bakelite did not come from plants or animals. It was made completely from chemicals derived from petroleum. Bakelite was revolutionary because it was heat resistant, durable, a good electrical insulator. Because of these properties, Bakelite was widely used in telephones, radios, electrical equipment, kitchenware. This invention marked the beginning of the plastic age. Industries quickly realized the huge potential of plastics. During the early 20th century, scientists began developing many new types of plastics. Some of the most common plastics were invented during this time. Polythene used for plastic bags and packaging. Polyvinyl chloride (PVC) used for pipes and construction materials. Polystyrene used for foam cups and food containers. Nylon used for clothing and parachutes. During World War II, plastic production increased rapidly. Plastic replaced many traditional materials because it was cheaper and lighter. It was used to make helmets, ropes, aircraft parts, medical supplies. After the war ended, plastic production did not slow down. Instead, it exploded. In 1950s, companies started promoting a new idea: disposable products. Instead of washing and reusing items, people were encouraged to throw them away and buy new ones. Plastic made this possible. Single use products became extremely popular. Plastic bags, plastic straws, plastic cups, food packaging, water bottles. Advertising companies told people that disposable plastic products made life easier and more modern. And people believed it. Plastic production increased every year. By the 1970s, plastic had become a global industry. But there was one big problem: plastic does not disappear easily. Plastic is very durable. This means it can last for hundreds of years. When plastic is thrown away, it does not break down like food or paper. Instead, it slowly breaks into teeny pieces called microplastics. These microplastics are now found everywhere: in oceans, in rivers, in soil, in the air, even inside the human body. Every year, millions of tons of plastic waste enter the oceans. Animals often mistake plastics for food. Fish, turtles, and birds accidentally eat plastics. This can cause serious harm to wildlife and ecosystems. Plastic pollution has become one of the biggest environmental challenges of our time. Many people believe recycling solves the plastic problem, but the truth is more complicated. Not all plastic can be recycled. Different types of plastics require different recycling processes. Because of this, a large percentage of plastic waste is never recycled. Some plastic is burned, some is buried in landfills, and a lot ends up in nature. This means recycling alone cannot solve the plastic crisis. We need bigger changes. Around the world, people are starting to rethink plastic use. Many countries have banned single use plastic bags. Scientists are developing biodegradable plastics made from plants. Businesses are creating reusable packaging systems, and individuals are making small but powerful changes. Using reusable bags, carrying water bottles, avoiding unnecessary plastic packaging. The story of plastic is still being written. The choices we make today will decide the future of our planet. Plastic itself is not the enemy. The real question is how wisely we use it, because the earth is our only home and protecting it is everyone's responsibility. So, next time you hold a plastic bottle or bag, remember the long journey it took to reach your hands and think about where it will go next, because the future of our planet might depend on that choice.